8:19 this morning, time for this week's edition of Happier at Home. And this morning we're discussing working after retirement.
Yep. For more, we're joined now by our good friend Deb Marcello to talk all about it. Deb, good morning. Thanks for joining us. My mom just retired. She was a teacher. She finally retired, and I'm sure that she's just sitting around thinking, all right, what am I going to do with myself now that I have no job? And I'm sure a lot of people feel that way.
They do, and I have to say, if at the time that people are retiring, they have loneliness and depression at times, and it actually increases by 40% after retirement. So having a plan and really understanding what your purpose is of working would be where to start. So look at possible motivations of why you would want to work. You know, if you want to stay involved with a prior career, things like looking at agencies that connect older adults with consulting jobs or even part-time work in your field of expertise as a consultant or a teacher is really a great place to start. But really looking at the benefits of why you want to work is a good place to start. So it's a chance for you to really start something new, maybe even making money with your hobbies, a real opportunity to give back to others and help others. And as I said, combating loneliness. And honestly, you live a longer life because you're staying active and socially engaged as well.
Deb, I'm sure you can speak to this, but there are so many people who go off, they retire, they think, oh, I'm just going to bask in the sun for, the next 25, 30 years. Cut to 6 months later, and they're working more now than they ever did when they had an actual career because they find they're doing things that they enjoy. They're out there doing it for the heck of it because they want to have that human connection. They want to interact with other people.
Yeah, I know. My father retired and he said he's never been busier. He said he doesn't have time for anything. So really, as I said, taking a look at what you want, what your focus is. So if you want to help others, maybe working as a caregiver or working in childcare, teaching assistant, and then if you'd like to get out and around out in the community and stay engaged, you could act as an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, act as a courier, something like that. But having that social contact is really very important. You can't isolate yourself in retirement. So looking for jobs that perhaps increase that, working at the zoo or an event usher, as a greeter or a hostess. I know there's so many jobs open now in restaurants. That's a great place to look as well.
And I would imagine it really is motivating, to get up, get out of bed, put on your shoes every day, and go do something instead of just
purpose at that point.
Instead of just sitting inside the house.
Right. And I always talk about either you got to use it or you're going to lose it. I tell my patients that all the time, making sure you're staying physically active. So even maybe looking at jobs where you can walk a dog or be a pet sitter. I know people going on vacations really need that kind of service. Working as a handyman, if you are familiar with those types of things, as a gardener or a landscaper, they keep you moving, bending, stretching, things like that. And you know what do you got to lose? If you have an expertise or if you have something in mind, this is your opportunity. It's an exciting time. If you want to start a business, start a small business. So there are so many ways that this can benefit you and make it enjoyable for the second part of your life.
Yeah, you start that own small business, then you're your own boss, and you can take as many days off as you want and not have to worry about retirement.
Deb,
thank you so much, Deb.
Good to see you. As always, we'll put all of your information. You want to hit him with the website? We have about 10 seconds left.
Sure, it's happierAtHome.com.
Excellent. We'll put that for you on foxrochester.com.